Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Didn't know what I was making today, had no idea. Had no idea how it was going to turn out, but here it is, my little book. Okay, and this is made all of index cards and other bits and bobs that was on my desk, basically. Okay, and a few more index cards as well, and 6x6 papers and other things, and the paper, that's my own scanned scanned pictures as well that I showed people how to do as well. I've got a video on that, and I've got little, yeah, it would be quite nice actually if you could scatter them on there. Little round circles from a punch. Yeah, okay then, so if you'd like to join me today, if you'd like to see how this is made, or you'd like to see how I made it, because it's not, I didn't have to chop the pages down at all as well. No sew, but I have, it is glue. And please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please join my Facebook group Hazy Crazy Arts as well. Lots of people on there showing their stuff, showing me ideas, which is brilliant, which is what I want. Thank you so much, and let's go. Right, what I'm doing today is making something with index cards. Yay! They got a bit of American there. Cards. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fold each one. I think I'm leaving this one because this one's going to be, oh no, hold on, that's not going to make sense, is it? Unless I do them separately. Yes, so I'll fold them all. Yes, logic kicks in sometimes, don't worry. Because I'm doing this in a certain way, so I'm folding these in half. You've probably seen what I've made and whether it's worked out, etc, etc. So I'm going to fold these quickly. What I'll do is do it on fast, fold it, and then we're going to carry on, okay? So what do we do now? Shall we round, I don't know whether to round the corners. Round the corners now. Yeah, let's round the corners now, I think. Because I'm treating these sort of, you'll see what I'm doing with these in a minute. Half an inch. Well, you'll see how I make this. You'll love it. You'll love the way I make it. I might round the other ones too. Not many people, if you don't want to round these, don't worry, don't. But I think it looks so pretty. I think it gives a little pretty sort of unusual edge. So I do. So I'm also rounding the middle ones like that. So there, we've done that. Okay, so now I'm choosing an order. So we'll go pink. We could go order the rainbow, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go the order of like pink, blue, yellow and green. Okay. Right, what we're going to do now, I want to cover the front and the back. The front's going to be this, the back is going to be the green one. So I want two pieces of something pretty. I don't know if that's big enough. Something like that. Oh yes, it is. So I could use these. Perhaps that one and that one of these here. Perhaps both of those. Quite like both of those. Let's use those then. So that be the front. No, that could be the front. That could be the back. I'm going to do them separately. Right. So I'm going to cut this. This is a copy of one of my pictures. I'll show you. I'll do a flip through one day of all my artwork. Okay, so you can use digitals or 6x6 paper, stuff like that. Alright, so we're going to cut that in half then. Yeah. 3. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it is too big. That's good if it's too big. Oh, that way around it's like that. Okay. So what I could glue it. So could I glue that on there? Would that work? It would work. It would work. It's that woodwork and hangover, isn't it? Right. You know what I mean if you watch me regularly. Right, okay, so I'm doing that. I'm making sure that's at the top. I'm using this because obviously inside you may see these. I don't know what I'm doing yet. You may see them. So that would be the top. So I'm putting that. That's the top normally. I don't know if you'll see my writing. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so the most important thing is probably to cover that end. You might not even do that. You might actually, you know, like you could leave a border around the edge. No reason why not, I suppose. It doesn't matter about the middle being covered because I'm going to recover that anyway. Okay, with whatever, I don't know yet. Right, so I'm going to cut this off and then I'm going to do the other one. I'll probably do the other one on fast as well. Okay. Yeah, I prefer to do the corners before because of the glue. It tends, because obviously when the glue's wet, I mean you could leave it to dry. But yeah, well, I'm impatient, isn't it? So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, I prefer to be doing something like cutting rather than waiting for glue to dry. I think that's what it is. Right then, so right, so when you do these, right, if you're going to make I'm obviously going to make a book, as you probably guessed, if you, or you might have seen it. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do, because if you put them like this, okay, what happens? They get all out of shape, don't they? And you probably find a little, whoa, don't know which way round we are on that over there. Right, so if you do this, you start to get, it starts to come out a bit, doesn't it, even if you mess about. So what do we do? Okay, right, so let's have a look. I'm going to do the front last because I'm going to do them all together. So it's blue next, isn't it? Decided. So I'm going to just join these. And what am I going to join them with? I have no idea at the moment. I don't know what I've got. No idea what I'm going to join them with, so I'm going to just think about that for a minute. I wonder whether I've got something like that. You could join, you don't have to join them. Oh yeah, in fact, we could just join them from there to there. Oh, that's upside down. What did I say about being upside down? Right. Yeah, upside down because that's got a blue line there, so beware of that. Okay, so I'm going to join it and I need whatever, don't I? We'll do inches. So I'm going to do down to there, that middle line there. Oh, is it 3 1/4? 3 1/4. Okay, so it's about 3 1/4. I need some strips of paper. 3 1/4 inches. What I've done is cut some 3 1/4 times 1 inch. I don't know what that is in centimetres. I know 1 inch is 2.5 centimetres. It's 3 1/4 less than, it's about less than 6, isn't it? Something weird. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it's about 8. It's about 8 centimetres. So I'm just going to fold these now. Right then, so let me see what we can do. I was thinking they would not fold that way. Of course, it would be folding this way. So I've done some of them wrong. It doesn't matter how many I've done. I don't know how many I've done. I've done plenty. We don't know what we're doing yet, do we? So yeah, so perhaps if you wanted, you could not do the corner round until afterwards, especially if you've got one of those big corner rounders. Or you can do it like me, messing about, you know, like I do. Right, okay, so I'm going to glue one of these here. Okay, with this glue, yeah. Oh, are we on 7? We're still on 7, so we can see everything. I want to put you a little bit closer on. Whoops. Just help, doesn't it? To Right, so yeah, you can still see me, can't you? I could put that down a bit, because normally I'm right down here. I'm down here somewhere. So if I do it like this, then I'm fine. Okay, so making sure that's the right way. I'm going to put that on there. Now this is the rubbish script. It's not an actual book page. Call it my rubbish script because I did it with the middle button. It's such fun. It's an absolute load of rubbish. It's quite funny when you read it. Or it's a bit too ludicrous to make sense. But I'm thinking I could actually put my story on here, then I could tease people with my story, couldn't I? Right, I've got oh, what's a minute, what am I doing? How am I doing this? Right, so I'm going to put that on there, aren't I, like that. So I'm going to glue this. Here. Am I going to go at that or like that? Yeah, it's not to do it like this. I know it's sort of like, it's going against what everybody else believes in but me. That you shouldn't glue like that. Right, let's see if I can do it. I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to put it straight. Make sure we're completely straight and not sticking over. Watch this, it's not going to... Well, if it doesn't work, it's going to be... Oh dear, that slipped, but that didn't. Oh, mind you, it has. I think that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to open that. Glue cloth it. Piece of glue cloth here. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't, absolutely makes no sense whatsoever, but it's the middle button thing. So it's got some about putting your foot on your head or something and things like that. Absolutely does not make sense. Right, so I'm having the script the right way up, even though it doesn't make sense. And I'm only gluing one half, okay, so I'm going to glue the other ones on fast because I wasn't explaining. That's another thing I need you to help me with. If I don't do something, please tell me, because I've had my video out several days and somebody who obviously, I don't know if she knew me or never heard of me before, she may have, I don't know whether she's a subscriber or anything, but she did say, what are the measurements I need to... And I thought, I looked at the video, I thought, what's she talking about? And she watched the video. And of course, I hadn't actually put, I was talking about, if it's the one, I was talking about going to Derby and buying things, rather than explaining the measurements. So if I ever do that, please tell me, because I just get carried away. Okay, and I need to tell you, and I've put the measurements in the description now. So thanks to Dawn. I don't know if she watches me regularly or she's just somebody who just happens to have seen my short and she's gone from there. Okay, so that's good. Right, this, I don't know, this is probably a lot better. Right, that's got glue on it there, so I'm a bit worried about that. So let's put my glue cloth. Do you want me to put my glue cloth down because it's fairly clean? It's a clean glue cloth, and let's try and get that. See if we can do it like this instead. I'm matching up the lines at the top and the lines at the bottom, and I'm going to do it like that. There we go. So all you've got to do is basically match it all, haven't you? So if you've still got you haven't done your corners yet, that's amazing. How about that? Right, so, and the next one, okay, should I do that the same? Do it on here, which way round are we? This one, isn't it? So I need to glue that one. Oh no, I've made that's a bit of a, I need to make that a bit more in there. Look at me getting glue all over my finger, trying to sort it out. Right, okay, there we go. That's along the edge, Oh, there's only this one to do. I don't know how. Shall we do it like that again? Yep. Same way. Yeah, you need something flat really, because that's actually quite thingy, isn't it? Quite bulky. Right, where's my last one? Because I know it's green. I've got another one, you know, so I've got another one cut over there. So I don't know where my green... Did anybody see where my... Oh, why are you hiding? Oh yeah, of course I've got to have this one because it's got the cover on, hasn't it? Oh, that was supposed to be the front. No, it isn't. That's the back. It is the back. Right, okay. It does help not to throw it on the floor, especially where it's got cat fur, you know, to me. The cats sleep in here, you know, they love it. And you get fur everywhere. Right, okay, so... Right, there we go, look, how about that? So there we've got a how many page booklet. There we go, so you don't have to do any more to that if you want to use it as a... But I'm just thinking, if you want it to be, let's think, just a writing journal, that's great, isn't it? So that's brilliant. Brilliant little notebook. You've just got to make sure you get your glue cloth and just get all these bits of glue off that's everywhere. That's all you've got to do, so let's do that now. I'm going to just put something along here, and I do like this one. This is what I used for my, I think my first, oh no, yeah, my first, well, it might be my second journal by the looks of it. Let me show you, because I've got it here. Yeah, this is the cut. It's very similar. I think it's a matching pillowcase to this. Yes, and it was mine. I absolutely love this, and I made a journal for my granddaughter as well. I don't know where it is now. I don't know whether she's actually used. Anyway, look how it frays. So what I'm going to do is cut about 1 inch, and I don't think I don't know if I could tear it. It might. I only need about 3 1/4 inches again, don't I? Because of the nature of how I decided to do the journal. You don't have to do it like this. You can leave them intact and then do all the cutting afterwards. Oh, that's not even. I don't think that's even. Even. I don't think that's even. There we go. There we go, that's the... So what I could do is just glue, and that will glue fabric, so that's perfect. But I'm going to get it straight. Oh, I've cut all my frays off, never mind. Don't know if that's even 1 inch. Why didn't it do it straight like that? Right, is that, how big is it? Yeah, it's less than 1 inch. I don't know, more than 3/4, but less than 1 inch. Oh, I want a little bit anyway, because I should have moved that up there a bit, because I could have cut that off really, couldn't I? Because that looks a bit odd not being on. Right, so I'm going to do the... What I'll do is do the gluing, and I'll do the cutting afterwards. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's see. Right, I'm going to try and glue, was it a little bit of 1 inch, is it two, a little bit, 3/8 of 1 inch-ish. If not, we'll glue after. Right, what do I want? Oh, I'll make sure I've got the right side. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is open it up in the middle-ish, sort of round in the middle. Oh, and another thing, obviously, is this, isn't it? When you get that bulge. So I would bone folder it somehow, wouldn't I? I think it will stretch. The material will stretch. So it's worth doing that rather than... Yeah, let's get this cut. Can be try. I don't know what's happening here, but something's happening and it's not working. Right, there we go. That's it. So then you get them these. Yeah, that's what I've done. You see, haven't I? Because of my impatience and everything. So what you can do then, obviously glue it down with whatever you like. Yeah, I couldn't find my pin last night, but I found the lid, the original lid. So I'll put that on my glue. Last night, in fact, I think it's not been around for 2 or 3 days. Never mind last night. Don't know where my pin's gone. I know the cat sends to sit on. Oh, and I think he knocks my stuff on the floor. There's all stuff on the floor this morning. Right. He also sleeps in the bathroom. Weird. I suppose you could put fabric in each page if you liked as well. There's some glue there, look. Let's get a rubber on it. Let's see if that works, that rubber. Or does it rub a hole in it? No, I don't think it does. That's one thing you need to check, obviously. You need to check whether you've got glue, because you don't want glue. You can cover it up with things, obviously, as well, but there we go. Right, I've got on that one. Okay, it's got a bit there. That's for some reason got it there, and there, that's done. Right, okay, so we'll get rid of that, yeah. So there we've got our little, and that should be fine now, yeah. So that's gone into it, instead of having that little bulge there, it's gone into a little, it's actually joining onto the sides there, that's good. Let's see what happens when we turn the page, yeah. Yep, so we just need that little extra, don't we? Another thing I suppose you could do is bone fold of that before it's dry, even though I didn't, as well, like that, to make sure it's stuck to everything. Right, okay. So let's look what we can do now. Right, that is a complete journal now, if you like. Obviously, you can do it like this. I don't want to do. You don't want that, do you? Let's have some things in it. I might just do a couple because obviously, the time goes so fast. Yeah, well, obviously I'm going to do some fast pieces for you. So I have got a bit of time. I wonder whether to use this. Just for the sake of it, you can ink it. What about inking the edges? Shall we do that on fast? Let's do a bit of inking, because I haven't inked the edge. Oh, we haven't inked the edges for ages, have we? This is purple. Right then, what happened was, of course, the usual thing, run out of space, right? So I was just doing this. You don't have to do it. You can do that if you like. Right then, I don't know. I'm thinking about obviously things like pockets and things to put in the pockets, things like that. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's see. I will put something on the second page. How about something like this? I want to use this as it's here. Okay, so I'll use a lacy edge punch. Okay. Don't know where to go exactly. And then this side as well. Not entirely sure where to go. Oh no, I'm leaving a massive thing there. There we go, that's... Stay in. Oh, all them little confetti bits, look. Oh, cute. I was thinking about doing that, obviously, that way around. Obviously. I want to get them so it's the middle of it. So I'm going to cut the writing off. I've got fabric all over the desk now. Yeah, fabric all over the desk because of what I was doing earlier. Right, how big? You need something like that, wouldn't you? How about that? Right, I'd like to thank Patricia May, Patricia May for the experiments she does. She's done an experiment. She says she likes this idea, and I think she's going to do some experiments with it. I don't know if any extra experiments. I don't know, but it's oh, I didn't do very well, did it? It needs to be straight, not like that. Right, so that could go there, and I can cut it off at the back, can't I? So I'm going to glue. I'm going to glue the actual page. There we go. So that I'm going to glue it. Actually, yeah, put a little bit from the edge. Otherwise, it'll be just folding up, won't it? Yeah, we're doing the bottom, aren't we? And I'm going to, as I say, because I've been awkward and done it after, I've done it before. Although you can, why not? Why not be awkward? Right, you can be as awkward as you like to yourself, can't you? Right, okay, so we'll put that. And also Patricia says she's going to make, with that last, is it the last project, the adorable folio, some Halloween projects with it. Yeah, that'd be great, won't it? I mean, we're going to see them on the group as well, which is great. Yeah, aren't we, Patricia? Yes, thank you. People have asked already, so she has been asked, so hopefully she will. Right, okay. That's done very nicely, you know, not really. Yeah, it looks like torn page because of the way the glue was, and obviously the way the glue's torn that, but hey, can you see? Can you see there at the edge there? That's better. Yes, it's not brilliant, but it will do, won't it? In fact, torn edges aren't bad, are they? Right, so let's have a look. Will that actually fold without... Yeah, that's what I mean. That would, if you put that too far in, it would have that little fold. We don't want that, do we? Okay. Ooh, I do like that, yeah. What we could do actually to make that a bit more... I've got green here. Interesting. Let's do a bit of this. I'll do a bit of scribble with the watercolour crayon. You could also put little patterns on as well, or word. I like the little idea of putting little patterns on there rather than a word. Sometimes, like I did mention that in another video recently. Right, there we go. And we can put, it doesn't matter if it goes through the holes, does it? We can make a little pattern on there we go. I don't know, I fancy drawing some things here. Let me draw some little, let's see what we've got. Just do that, look, that's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to put a little, what colour with it? Of anything I can find that's of any flowery colour is that. Just put little circles at the top. What about that? That's off. That's right now. I'm thinking about that right now as we create. There we go. So that giving it a bit of a, and then I don't matter about the colour mix, does it? Oh dear, I think we're going a bit too small. We're going down. We don't need to go down in size, do we? We're going to make that a bit bigger. Yeah, it looks like it's going down in size. Anyway, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Very cute, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so, ooh, I've got this. Where did I get that from? Oh, I got out of a pack. So I like to create my own things, as you know, but this was handy. Whoops, hold on, why am I dropping that? There we go. I don't know why I'm doing it in purple either. Oh yeah, we've done the edge. Oh yeah, purple matches that, doesn't it? So I could put a little hole in there. It's got a little hole. Just got to find a little hole. Here's one. That'll do there. I can see because I've taken the bin off. Who told us that? Oh, it's not. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I've done that in the middle knot. But anyway, I think it was actually Camellia Crafts, wasn't it? Cornelia Crafts. Julie, she mentioned that once. I thought, well, that's a good idea. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it because it's not in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. There was to make a bigger one instead, and then that's yeah, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, so there we got that there. Okay, bit of broderie anglaise through it. Let's put some of that on, shall we? Look, yeah, we found that earlier, didn't we? And it's dyed green. That's not the colour, it's actually white. Let's get a bit of that. What? That's because I had glue on my fingers, wasn't throwing it. Do you see that? It flew away. Right, okay. So put that through the back there. There's plenty of room to do this now, isn't there? Hopefully. Let's have a look. Depends if it's fiddly or not into one of those fiddly. Or you could just tie, I know, let's just tie it. Should we just tie it through? Yeah. Because I think it's actually too short. And then we'll have to cut a bit off and things like that. Let's just do a little knot. There's a little tag. Yay. There we go. What about that? That looks fine, doesn't it? I'm going to put that in there. Little birds and flowers and a little postcard type theme there. Yeah, it's that one of those packs. I don't know. I just sent them away. I sent away from thinking they were like stickery things, but there was actually papers and things, which is fine. Which was a nice surprise. And there's a faux stamp that I made a while ago. That'll do. We'll use this one. I don't know if it's the actual one, but I'll use this. No, it isn't. But anyway, that's a little faux stamp I made a while ago. We'll put that in there. So we'll have to edge it up, won't we? Right, there we go. And that's that goes with that, doesn't it? You can also put something big behind, or you've got journaling space there, etc. Plenty of journaling spaces. Oh, I'm thinking about putting a couple of little swirls or something at the top there rather than a word. There we go, and then we can make that. Where's that brush? The brush has vanished. Brush, come back. Come back, come back. All is forgiven, it's there. Right, there we go. I'm just going to give that a bit of a swish. Swish. No, it's only got a little bit wet on it, hasn't it? Oh, was that a train in the background? Train. Trains are at the back, but you can still hear them around here. Right, okay. So there's that one. Right, I've come across a little idea in a book. So I've got one of my books. I'm going to just draw some circles. You do like this, look. All you do is that. Scribble them. Got this off Shinuki Art, I think. Okay, so what I've done is just drawn some circles. Now that's what I got the idea from. Shinuki Art. She did just circles. I didn't do the. She didn't do the. Well, I didn't see her do that anyway. I didn't see her whether she's done that as well. That was just my. I'm going to do that on the blue one because I don't want to put it on that side. And just do it like this, just for the sake of a pattern, really. I might do a small one as well, just a little one. Perhaps we'll go back to this one just to finish it off. I was watching a lady last night that who introduced me. I think Marcella did on the group. What's her name? I don't know what her name is actually, and I can't remember the name of a channel now. But it's only got 38 subscribers, and I think she deserves more. So if you're on the group, she's done a tea bag. She's done a thing with tea bags. I didn't catch her name. I should have listened. Perhaps I don't have to see if I can find it. But there we go. seems a quiet sort of person because she doesn't speak in some of her videos, and I think, speak, please speak. I like to hear her voice. She comes from New Zealand, you can tell by the accent. I'll show you what I got it from. This is what a little book I made. I was going to make this on video, but I changed my mind. I did it in a different way, but like that sort of thing. Yeah, so yeah, I just changed my mind and did it in a different, it's the one with the vellum, and yeah, I couldn't do it like that, like the lady did it. I was thinking that's something here, but I don't know. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking envelope or something like that, but obviously I don't want to use the maker, do I? So I'm going to do it as in rough. Rough. Can do it. I suppose you could use your scissors, your decorative scissors. I might do that actually. Right, so I'm going to use a piece of this, and I want it, that'll be fine, I'm sure that'll be fine, because that's going to be like that, and you want it to sort of square shape. Right, so if I put it upside down, that's most likely to be sort of come the right way, won't it? Right, so the middle is, let's see the middle is there, so I'm going to pull that a bit above the middle. Okay, so I've made a sort of like a line there, and I'm going to make sure that goes in a bit like that. I'm not cutting it, and then hold on, I've done that the wrong way around. We need to undo it anyway. Not cutting it yet, I will be cutting it in a minute. Right, so what I'm going to do is put that there and then do this, okay, like that. And like that, we can leave them little raggy bits if you like. I'm going to fold this down to there-ish. So we made like a square piece of, and then I'm going to open it up. I'm going to cut these bits off with the, try this anyway, we'll try. We'll see what happens. It is an experiment. Okay, so I'm being like Patrician experimenting here now. Yeah, I'm always experimenting actually on video, aren't I? There's not very often I don't think of something. Right, so yeah, so I'm folding that in, folding that in, folding that in, and folding that down. You can ink it. I've got the purple again. I don't know why I've got purple. Oh, I'm good. I'll put stencil in, all that. And look, you've got a little natural thumb hole there now. Look, thumb hole, what do you call it? Notch. A natural thumb notch. All I'm going to do is glue this, or it might be better actually to glue this. So that can go on there. Okay, and you can also make a tuck spot with this, can't you, as well? So obviously we do this, don't we? We're always doing things like this. Using the lines to get it straight. There we go. So you now can put some things in there, anything you like, little bits of card that's hanging about your desk. And I don't know what else. I can't see anything because everything's covered up with other things. I don't know. Oh yeah. What's that remind me of? What's the name, doesn't it? September 19, Sandy's little project with the little pocket. Oh my gosh, yes. So we're going to do that. Sorry about this, I've got to do this. What I'm going to do is not do it on there because that's we've done that page. I'm going to do it on. Should we do it on here? Using that. Yeah, shame we need something like that, don't we? A double page where we haven't got that. Right. Okay. So let's do it on here. See what Sandy does. She does this, doesn't she? Then she gets a. Let's do it with some rough scissors. I'm going to, is it the other way around I need to do it? Well, that makes sense, everybody, help. Wait a minute. So if I'm going to cut that way, no, I think I need, no, I'll cut it the same. Right, this is logic, and I'm not very good. Right, so if this doesn't work, then you know why. Right, okay. You can probably, I can see afterwards what I've done wrong as well, so don't worry. Yeah, so that one goes like that, and that one goes like that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. And I think if you've ever watched my other video, or you've watched Sandy, you'll know what I'm doing. This is only paper. I need a piece of paper for there. Okay. Go there, that could go there. So what I'll do now is glue them onto there. Just those bits. This is what we do, don't we? So that makes you a little thing, and I'm hoping things don't get caught on that. Okay. And then we're going to make a little pattern across here, aren't we? Right, shall we use that paper? Okay, and okay, I've just got some autumny, I don't think they're actually autumn colours, because they're actually flower colours. But anyway, let's see if we can do some leaves, shall we? Don't know how big we're going to try and do 3 or 2. I think 2 would be enough. Right, okay, let's see what they're like. So I'm going to do some big leaves like this. Okay, so leaves, all you got to do is one curve one way, one curve the other way. I would keep your hand in the same place and then just colour it in. Okay, like that. Right, so I'm going to glue them on. I'm going to glue them. Try and make a little, I'm hoping that I don't exceed the, right, so if I put those there, look, that would make a good little pocket, wouldn't it? So, I don't know where I'm gluing. Where am I going to glue? Right, so I'm going to glue the edge. I'll glue all the edges. Okay, like that. Okay, and then let's see if there's any little bits sticking up, then we'll glue them down, don't we? Okay, like that. Yay. Yeah, I've made that out of 80 GSM paper. You could make it a bit thicker actually, because it is a bit thin. Obviously a book page might be a bit thicker, might they? Actual book page. What's HG? I don't know what HGSM is in. £21 apparently, I think. Right, so colour wise, I don't know if I've got any actual, I've got some plenty of greens, so I have to put a bit more of that on it at the edge. That makes a brilliant little pocket. What should we put in? I've got that. Don't think that'll fit there, would it? This was on the desk. I don't know if it'll fit in there. Oh, that's made for that, and I didn't measure it. Look at that. That's one of those little cards I made. I don't know if I've showed you on. I might have showed you on something. I don't know. Just all it is lines, dots, circles, and things like that. So I've got a video on how to do that. But look at that. Fits perfectly. And it goes well with the well, doesn't it? Ooh, it's a little gardeny thing and a little gardeny thing there. That looks a bit summery though, but we can live with that for the moment, can't we? Right, I've just got a couple more to do now. What I did was I finished there because what happened, oh, I had another interruption. So what I did was finish this off now. So I've not done that much more. I've done basically this. So if you remember, I did obviously the cover. I've got those little things in there. Still got those little things in there. Could add more. Got something there. I'll add that. Why not? That can go behind there, I think. It should fit because everything else has today. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, not bad. Right. And if you remember, I did that. Well, I've added this, the other side. It's for decoration. I did, oh, you know about the envelope, don't you? I made that. But the thing I was making earlier is just messing about, making things earlier, and that fitted in there. No, I made this yesterday. That fitted in there. Have I got anything inside it? No, I was going to put something inside it, but I didn't. Okay, and that's a little flower you can ruffle up, but you need to again nestle in there nicely. And I've got another one the same I haven't finished off, and I've just thingied that, never mind. And but inside here I have a little thing that I made ages ago. I probably showed this on camera ages ago because this was one of those cute little, that's what I meant to put in the other one. Cute little things. Yeah, very cute. Okay, so that can go in there. And I haven't finished this off. I could have put all sorts on there. I thought, well, no, I'll just crayon it round so it looks some sort of finished. Okay, and I've got obviously journaling space. I've got another one here, believe it or not, but I've done something to this. Okay, so what have I done to this? I've made an enormous journaling spot. This is a nearly 12-inch long piece of paper because it's A4, and that A4 is almost 12 inches. And so that goes in there nicely. Fold it up and tuck it in. Hold on, shall we fold it? Yeah, I think we'll tuck it all in together. Was it like? I don't know what it was like before. Yeah, so we'll put that in there. And those little matchbooks. Just a folded piece of paper, and then I've stapled there. That's why I've covered it up, and obviously it tucks in there. And then I thought I'd make a little. This is what I did this morning, believe it, early this, no, last night, I don't know. Oh, before I decided what I was going to make. Aha, right, I've added a huge piece of, I think it's this, yes it is, a piece of, so I added another piece of this. Folded it before that, and then I shut it and just cut off the excess around the edges there. Okay, so that it fitted in and didn't interfere with this fold there. So I've done that, and then I've done that, and then you've got all that, and then I put that at the end. Okay, and this one, if you remember, this fitted in perfectly. Yeah, that's what started it all off. I can't believe everything fits in perfectly. Yay. So it's all correct. Right, this was a, what was this? Oh, it was oh yeah, a label from the index cards, and I've just stuck that on there, and that's not glued down. I don't know if I'll be able to, how far we can go up now. I can't, I was thinking if it would peel up I could show you what it was, but it won't, of course. It was just a packaging, you know, a piece of card in there. So I thought, oh, I'll cover it a piece of my paper, so I did. That's that scanned paper of mine. And behind there, I've just stapled it 3 times there. I haven't hidden the staples yet. I could do that. I just stuck some of those little things you get with those little packs. Well, you can make up your own, obviously. That's what I'd normally do, but I wouldn't have time. But I thought, oh, I'll use those. Why not? Haha. So they fit nicely behind there, look, and you can't, they don't fall out. Yay, so they don't fall out, so that's good. Oh, it's 3 staples down there. Well, you can see them there. And then all I've done at the back is stuck some more stickers on in case anybody wants to use them with one of these paperclip. I was thinking about doing a paperclip embellishment, but I thought no, I'll just put some stickers at the end there. That does actually almost interferes with that, but not quite. Obviously you could clip it closed, couldn't you? What have I got? I wonder if I've got any big whatever they are. So I've got things in the jar that shouldn't be, well, I've just shoved in the jar. See, that's skill getting that paper. Mind, I don't know if that would be big enough. I was thinking about the bigger ones. But this might do it. Yeah, just will do it, yeah. So that is a 2-inch one so that'll do. So you could staple that, you could staple that. Yeah, you could staple it closed so nobody can get in it. You could paper clip it closed like that. Right, okay then. So I do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much. And I've got a Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. I'm getting people on there posting things that are of interest to other people. And I mentioned a video that somebody put up of somebody who's only got 38 subscribers. Well, she did have, she probably got more now actually. Okay, I haven't checked, but anyway, that was, I don't know what her name was actually. I know she's from New Zealand, that's all I remember, and it's like amazing stuff. It's one of those people, I think a bit like me, normally I make things myself. She has to make things herself, so normally I do. Oh, no bin. I was going to put that piece of cellophane in a bin. So another bit there, all from the stickers, you know, like they do. Gather everywhere. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care everybody, and goodbye.